when are we going to talk about Warwick Green's
Let's
article?
look at Warrior.
No,
he's brought it over with
I want
him.
to get out.
He's actually brought.
Did he get a clip in it?
I haven't read it, so I don't know. But
I'm actually getting personal emails now.
the Warrior has brought it over with him and has got a real glint in his eye.
You've got a spring in your step and you want to have a piece of it.
All right, a big game coming up, and Bernard Vince is going to be in the box here.
There's an elephant in the room at the
moment. We look forward to that as well.
There's a big elephant in here.
In the opinion pages yesterday, JB, on the Herald Sun, Warwick Green took to both Triple M and the Footy Show. And in particular, your good self, JB.
Really?
And have you read it?
No.
This can be described as self-indulgent.
Well, he described the Triple M and Channel 9 as Blokes World. And Triple M is one of the worst offenders, still has a long way to go to dethrone the king. Increasingly, the Footy Show is becoming must-not-see TV of a Thursday night.
Well,
and then he goes into a few details, and he
38% share.
38 was it this week? Yep, it's 36 the week before, I guess. The football is secondary to panellists shouting, but enough about that. What about me? Brayshaw and Sam Newman seem incapable of anything else. No, I'm just setting it up, Joe. But that's and again, look, it's worse than that. It's a pretty long article, and it's a massive spray on your good self.
Just an opinion.
Warwick Green.
Who is Warwick Green?
Journalist.
What is he? Is he got years behind him in either television or radio, or any experience in either?
He's well respected. In the
Purple, I'm looking at you because I know these two.
He was an editor at the Sunday Age.
I'm not asking about.
You obviously know
he was
an
editor at the Sunday Herald Sun.
But what about his experience in either television or radio?
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
Right.
No. So not that I'm aware of.
So he's a consumer and not an expert when it comes to either of those two.
But he's got an opinion, as everyone has, and he's allowed to express it.
I haven't read it because I don't read opinion, as you know. I have got some emails sent in on the back of this article that came into Triple M during the week. This is Bunga. I'm not sure who Bunga is, but he sent one in saying, "Is this the same flog who Duck had to straighten up after he made an ass of himself covering the Gold Coast game?" Is that the same bloke?
I heard Wayne Carey did have a couple of cracks at him, I think, yeah.
Oh, okay. I want to ask you something.
I've got one here too.
All right, you go.
This is from old Zachy boy from somewhere. Have you boys read Warwick Green's Herald Sun article? If this isn't the biggest head wobble of the year, I don't know what is. This self-proclaimed footy purist spends his whole article condemning the Triple M and Footy Show boys as self-absorbed when he does nothing but talk about himself. Trying to raise his non-existent profile, that's a bit harsh. I reckon the golden trumpet is in order in out of this touch. And he calls him a flog. Now, I thought that was probably a little bit over the top. But
twice. Warrior, I want to ask you something. Because you are the pure newspaper man among us. I want to ask you this. What role does the editor play in all of this? Because surely he walks up to Warren and says, Warren, you've taken on the Footy Show and you've taken on Triple M. Would he then say, Warren, do you understand anything about ratings? As you just mentioned, Footy Show, 500 plus peak, 380 average, 35% plus audience share, which is Purple. More than a third of the total available audience free to air for that slot. Flying no matter which way you measure. Triple M. This is a little toot. Drive in double figures. Breakfast up to mid-8s. Footy on the weekend triples their audience. 55 and under, Purple. We say this all the time. 3 times more listeners than any other footy station. Revenue through the roof on both.
Now you're woman.
Now you're doing an ad.
And you know Chua. Purple. I'm now thinking you Chua.
Oh, great.
I wonder this, and this is why I'm asking you, because you know much more about this medium than I do. I would have thought that the last thing that the editor would have said to old Warwick is maybe check with our own advertising department here at the Herald Sun. Because last time I checked, Triple M Footy's going that bad, we're the major sponsor on a Friday night. So you're clipping the mob we spend money with to advertise on. And the other question I've got to ask you about newspapers, because, Purple, it's not my strong suit and you know it. I wonder if the best stuff in a newspaper's on page 35.
Well,
I just wonder.
No, on a Friday, it's a big paper, and that's where the opinions go, JB. Maybe you don't understand that, but there are lots of opinions.
Like front or back page is where your main...
Can I interject a little bit?
So what happens in the middle?
Well, that's where the opinion goes.
JB, can I bring a couple of points up?
Yes, you can.
He's looked after Gaz. Like, I know he's having a crack at the footy show, but he says Gaz is sick of the hairy Garry jokes.
Well, wouldn't you be?
And he's trying to steer the ship towards credibility. Now,
No doubt.
I was reading this article, and
Yes.
I probably looked at it and thought he probably watches it all the time because he knows a lot about it.
Yeah.
But then there was one line that probably suggests he never watches it. You know why? He says here, some interesting news from Damien Barrett on the footy show. That was the line that got me. Because that's what he knows. You've been standing up there nude at the moment. That's the line that got me. He never watches it.
Is that why you've brought it over, Purple? Because you've been looked after?
Oh, no.
Is that what it is? Is that why you were so desperate
No,
for this
no,
article
no.
to be spoken about?
Danny, you know Warwick Green.
Yeah, I played with Walker.
I reckon there's a lot of
Winside.
inside information in that article.
I know Warwick Green as well. He's a great mate of Jimmy Steins's. And, yeah, mate, whack back. It's good. You to give a whack.
got his
give a-
opinion.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
everyone's allowed
don't
an
worry.
opinion.
Everyone's entitled
Everyone's
to
allowed an opinion.
And look, at the end of the day, if the voice of reason, here I can be,
it. Listen to this.
Because
the
you,
voice of reason. You pretty well know what you're going to get when you tune into this
Of
station.
course you do.
And the thing about it is, as you said, if you're 55 years of age or under,
And you want to be entertained.
well, that's debate. That's up
You
to
got-
someone else. But 3 times the others, audience, come and listen. So we're happy. We're really happy with that. That's what we want to do as a group. And then, if you haven't worked out that the footy show is not just a pure footy show, which I think Warwick is saying that, you tune in, you don't get footy. Well, it's not a pure footy show. It's a footy entertainment show. So you know what you got to get there, and
That's
you got
it.
the option of tuning in or not. And
And if you want to watch great libraries of the Northern Hemisphere, Warren, there are plenty of other stations.
anyway,
I think we need to get on the Triple M Footy website to see what the bigger wobble is, because there's another couple of his colleagues. There's one that I've been keeping an eye out on. And Walker Greens is right up there. I think that was a bit self-indulgent. Walker, I know you well, but probably come from left field. But Jay-Z Clark. Now,
He's one of ours, Jay-Z.
I know that.
We
and
like
I
him.
just need to bring him back a couple
What's he
of...
done, the little
Well,
champ?
he's doing some snippets on Channel 7 on Saturday night with Bryzer and the boys.
is he?
He's got his own super coach program
That's
on
good.
Fox Footy.
He's
and-
an up-and-comer.
He's a
But
good
the thing that
operator.
really
I like
irked
little
me
Jay-Z.
last Friday night and Saturday down at Geelong, we talked about the Jack
He doesn't
Viney,
write page 40 opinion.
the Jack Viney scenario. He's a segment stealer as well. Because on Wednesday he wrote the Jack Viney, and I'm sure he was listening to Triple M. Now Jay-Z, if you're out there, mate, that is Wobbleworth. But the big one for mine, JB, I know I was right down at row 47C.
Yes.
It's alarming. If you get on the Triple M footy page now, footy.com.au, and the Twitter page, our Wolf, our very own Wolf,
Yes.
was reading the paper.
Yep.
He had the choice of the Sun, but he went for the big one.
Oh, of
And
course I
the
do.
article he spent reading for half an hour was your own.
Exactly, and there's
we've
a photo
got
of it
proof, Wolf.
online now.
You want me to tell you how this went or not? Or do you just want to run with your own stuff?
No,
No.
Gary.
I'm only going on what I can see, mate.
I'll tell you
Strong
what.
photographical evidence
Jim
of what you were
says to
doing.
me, order the big full
Oh, not-
breakfast so he can get the photo and put it on and really get stuck in the gym. I said, right, and I said, I'll get the paper out and read my own article and you can hang it on me as well.
That's not
Yeah,
how it
Not
yeah.
how it happened.
Purple, you reckon that's how it happened?
No.
Hey,
Do you think
Hey.
that's how it happened?
hey, you, linguini arms, swear on your 2 boys' lives that didn't happen
Which
that way.
2 of them?
Thank you.
Gary,
Anyway, I'm happy for
I
it.
busted you reading your own
Yeah,
article,
no,
and
well,
now the
hey, we can
photos
run with that.
online.
I tell you what.
Did you read it, Danny? You read the
Our
article?
great audience
Great article,
have
actually.
sat here
It
and,
is.
and I tell you what, I've got 400 here just giving it to me. They really think I've sat there and read
No,
my
you
own
did.
article for the photographer.
You set it up after the end, but you're reading it
Well,
initially.
I like it. I like it. I'm happy to wear a couple.
I've just
Was
copped
it well subbed, guys?
Straight in, no worry, no so.
I've just heard
Clean copy.
a little
Clean
little
copy.
text has just wandered through to me, Damo.
Yes.
A wet lettuce from Spud. Thanks for the support from the rest of the boys. Jay-Z Clark. Just had a piece.
Is that
of-
right,
Well,
Jay-Z?
hey,
That's what we like about him,
Well,
Spud.
I like
I'm
it.
a
He's got
fan
on the
of
front
Jay.
foot.
I'm a fan of Jay's work too, but he's on notice.
He's on notice.
I'm
Well,
telling you
especially,
right now, little Jay-Z, but he is on big notice.
especially on that 7, after the game.
Wobble
he sort of,
watch
he
he's
gets,
on.
he looks at that
It
lens.
was a wet lettuce, though, Danny, when you think about it.
Mate, I need to know on the ad break some of the interesting news you've broken on the footy show this year. I'm still looking at this line. How much did you play Warwick Green for that line? You just come out of that smelling like roses, my friend, but it's crap. It's absolute crap. Come on, name
I
one.
couldn't break a plate, Danny, as you told me last week, and I'm actually starting to believe that.
For Don Footy Franks, this is the Saturday Rub. Just when a little bit of self-indulgence is barely enough. We've just mayoed it on. Franks, Spud, stop doing that. This is the Saturday Rub. And the social media has gone through the roof, Garry.
Well, I've got to
It's melted down.
Okay, I played along with a prank. Don't take it so literally, our beautiful fans. Is that a shock?
Don't try and back out of it,
Garry
Garry.
reading his own article. Is that a shock, says Steve Knight?
Yes.
Surprised he didn't bring copies over for everyone to read.
Yes.
Brian
gets
says, is he just checking what his ghostwriter wrote? Wobble, wobble, wobble. That's pretty much the...
Triple M Footy Facebook page you're reading.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's coming through thick and fast. Same through the Twitter as well.
What about your attire?
I thought we were smarter, our audience. Oh, yeah, now someone says, what's the matter? Wolf don't want to spill any fruit on that tea towel of a shirt you got on. Thank you. Very nice. Now, where's this other one? Here it is. This is Gareth McDowell, who says... Oh, no, that's not him. Hang on.
One just been sent through here. Warren Green, is he Lucinda Green's unknown brother? Remember Miss World?
It's Warwick, though, Jake.
here it is.
At least
Oh, sorry.
get it right.
I didn't write Warren.
Images. The article was spot on in the Herald Sun. Too many in the coverage put themselves above the game. Warrior, a prime example. So,
I like it, Purple. It gets real personal.
Yeah.
And that's the best bit about it.
So,
The family, when they turn, get real personal.
yeah, well, hey, there's a few of those too. Don't worry.
Of course
we've
there
got
are.
strong audience participation. So anyway, there it is. It's just wobbling along nicely.
Well, you never take yourself seriously, Purple.
That's
No,
exactly
You
right.
can't afford to have that happen.
Too many do, JP.
Oh, of course they do.
Chloe Salthow,
Oh, what's Chloe say?
Triple M Footy. Have you got his name right? It's Warwick Green.
Oh, come on.
Jim
Come on,
Walker.
JP.
Purple, get it right. His name's Warren.
Come.
Uh,
Anyway,
Brent-
he will take it in the right spirit.